Okay, so basically we'll start from here with our inverters. So if we shut them all off for now, we'll see what happens. So when you shut them off, it takes them 5 minutes to switch back on.
Okay, so it has a delay.
It has a delay, exactly.
5 minute delay.
We'll see now. Here it says that it's at 405 volts, 209 volts AC, and it's working perfectly. So there's no errors. It's running. The grid is fine. So I'm gonna switch it off.
That should turn off both.
Yeah. So they all shut off now. So they have no grid voltage. So the solar does not produce when this is off.
Okay.
So there'll be no power inside here.
Okay.
So, and then we also have these disconnects here. If you want to switch them off here, a DC disconnect and an AC disconnect. So it switches the power off to both.
This produces both AC and DC current?
Correct, yes.
Oh wow.
So how it works is that the panels produce AC, and they come in inside this, and then they convert to AC.
They have an inverter there?
This is the inverter. So
oh, okay.
2 inverters for separate. And then they're all fed back to this main panel, and this is all AC from here down. So when we put this back on now, see the code, start up. So grid outline voltage, grid floor voltage. So
it's gonna take like 5 minutes.
It takes
to turn
exactly
on.
5 minutes, yeah. So recognize that it's case. Basically, what happens is if they switch it on and there's power is going on and off, and it's tripping, it's going to cause arc faults, things like that, and resistance. So they wait the 5 minutes to make sure it's a secure line.
Okay.
You know, so otherwise it'll be arcing. That's how fire starts. So it's arcing when it gets voltage and it stops voltage. So it'll be on standby for 5 minutes until it starts up. So this is going to all be labelled as well, you know, when we get the inspections, etc. So you know exactly what it is. It's going to be labelled, you know, PV disconnects, disconnect 1, disconnect 2. You can see it there, inverter 1, inverter 2. And we just shut the breakers off whenever we need to.
So this sends the electricity to where?
It sends it to here, and then it goes down to the AC disconnect downstairs, and then it feeds it back into the board.
Okay.
So when you're producing energy at the board, it goes back. And say if you're in a residential home, the people are working all day, they have a back in the meter that goes backwards. So say your meter starts at 1, you know, it's at 110, they'll charge you for 110 kilowatts. It just goes backwards. So
I'm in the top roof. Come upstairs. I'm with the solar panel guy. All the way to the top.
10 volts.
I'm sorry.
no. I'm going to be very busy today. Right? It's hectic.
It's insane, man. I just got a call from the fire guy. He wants to come in at 4 so we can do a walkthrough. Yeah?
Wow.
Okay, so this is the system we have.
Yeah, so these are the inverters where they're located, you know. And we have all monitoring all these. So what happens is when it ever shuts off or anything happens, we get an email. So we'll come up and check out what.
So you could remotely.
We remotely check everything.
Okay.
So because we do guarantees on how much it's going to produce each year. So if we're down by like 10% or whatever, you pay back whatever it is. We have to give them a number, you know. So that's how the monitor.
So
works.
from my end, any troubleshooting I have to do, any buttons that I have to press. Let's say it sends a fault.
Yeah.
Anything I can do that I can clear it, or do you just remotely?
Usually I just call you and I'll say a lot of time it's going to be shut this off and shut it on again. It's
Just
like
a reset.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things, like a lot of electric things. And if that doesn't work, then I'll come out and fix it, you know. It's not a big deal. Our office is in Long Island City, it's 10 minutes away, you know.
Oh, wow.
And we'll have everything monitoring, so, you know, it's best, like, we just, you know, the best thing we can do if I ever call you to shut it off, you know where it is. That's the thing, in case anything, there is a hazard or anything like that, you know exactly where to put it off. And here's the base or downstairs, you know. But,
what would you prefer for me always to turn it off? Up here next to the...
Yes.
So downstairs is only emergency, really. Boom.
Correct. We'll if you want to do it quick and there's something wrong, you know, shut it off down there. We'll get everything done, you know. But here, you see what you basically do is you shut it off like that. And you wait for 5 minutes, and if the fault is still there after the 5 minutes, you know, I'll come over and plug it into the laptop and see what's going on.
Cool.
You know. Usually, to be honest, they usually give the first trouble in the first 6 months. You know, from the delivery or whatever, they might have got a bang or something. But if after 6 months, you've never had any trouble for like 10 years.
What do we have here?
This is a monitoring system, so that's how the monitoring works. So we're waiting for the guys, the IT guys. They haven't installed the monitoring BMS in the 33rd floor yet. They said they're coming Monday.
This is going to go to the BMS system or no?
Which?
The BMS system, like the building maintenance system. Yeah. This is going to be connected there, and I can see something like this. Well, how much is producing downstairs and stuff. Oh, great.
they set up their own monitoring. So we have logins for everyone. So you'll be on a login, the owner is going to be on a login, you know, I'll be on a login, and we'll check it all up, you know. So this is a Cat 5 going from here downstairs to the electrical room.
Cat 5 they use?
Yeah, Cat 5. So it tells you the inverter, what it's producing, you know, 0 watts because it's off at the moment, so you have to wait 5 minutes. So as soon as the 5 minutes come up, we'll see what wattage it's producing, you know.
You just gotta connect it to the server.
So they haven't done it yet. They said they're going to do it on Monday. So we have the wire ran and everything that's ready to go. It's just a matter of plugging it in, you know.
Great, man.
I said it's actually recording the data now. So when you plug it in, it'll come back the last couple of days.
So it will show that we did a turn off.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
good.
Day, you know, so it's really good. That's, you know, in case the power ever goes off, right, you know. The internet ever goes off, you know, because it's a bit of an issue. Sometimes the internet goes off all the time. A lot of the houses are Wi-Fi and it's in and out, it's off and on, you know. But
what would we use AC electric from here for? You know, we produce AC electric. Why would we be using not AC? I mean DC current.
It's just safer for the panels outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's lower amperage, so you know it's. A lot of all commercial, like domestic installations, are all AC, and they're high amps. You know, so you're talking 110 volts, and everything is about 5 or 6 amps, etc. As where with DC, you can have high voltage and lower amps. So there could be about 600 volts out there, but there's only about 2 amps. Okay. So if someone gets a shock, it's it's not going to be extreme.
Get a tickle.
Yeah, you get a tickle definitely. But it's just a safer priority to do it in DC, you know?
My old building, their elevators ran in direct current still.
Yeah, a lot of them.
That's
big
crazy.
Transformers, massive things.
Huge, yeah. They were actually called rectifiers.
Rectifiers, yeah.
Yeah, so Con Ed sent the electric, the rectifiers switched it to DC.
Yeah.
And that was scary stuff.
I know. There's so many wires and just things and that. It's crazy. But, you see it should be coming on now.
So it should be coming on soon. These are for the solar, not the windmill. This is solar panels. But you guys are going to be working on the windmill.
We're going to have to get an automatic safety switch put in somehow or some way around it. Also. It's just too dangerous. It's too high of a building, you know, to be let loose.
Yeah, after if it starts spinning, that could create enough energy that will rip off to the. It will ripple.
Yeah. So the safety switch, what happens is when it goes to a certain speed, it automatically shuts it off. It just stops it. You know, so, and at the moment that isn't working, so we can't put it up.
You think it's going to have a manual brake also?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, to work on and things like that. So we'll figure it out.
You have any questions?
That's the whole thing, right? It's on video.
It produces, that's why you record everything. Yeah, it produces AC and DC current. So both the disconnects.
This is the main place to shut it off.
That's the main place to shut it off again.
Alright, shut this off and the two of them all go off and it stops power.
Then you have inverter 1 and inverter 2. Are they labeled as inverter 1 or 2?
No, not yet. So we have to get all labeling for all these. They'll all be labeled.
And then underneath us, there's another one that's just the power, turn it off, pull the switch, they're both done.
Yeah, it's going to be marked as well with PV disconnect written on it. So you switch as soon as you want.
There you go.
Yeah, so we're all pretty good now.
Now we're getting, so it has a 5-minute delay.
Yeah. So
when you reset it, remember you're going to be here minimal 5 minutes until it all starts. It's going to show you how much current it's producing, the amount of current that it has produced, right?
Yeah. So that'll be all on the monitoring.
Yeah. Kilowatts, voltage.
So you see here we have 6,000 watts.
We haven't connected
so
to
we
the
have
server.
2,200 kilowatts, 6,000 watts.
I think we could turn a light bulb with that.
Yeah.
With 6,000 watts. Alrighty. So what company you work for?
Lion's Head Energy.
Lion's Head Energy, guys. YouTube channel.
And our office is just in Long Island City, so I'm only 5 minutes away. So.
Long Island City.
Yeah.
Great. That's it. Full 10. Insurance also.